Here I come back from AFK and I got 100,000 cosmic leaves, and this, as the title suggests, does not seem normal, and I'm going to buy as many upgrades as possible, including void leaves. But please let me know in the comment if you think this is a bug. I do think it's a bug. I did not engage in Discord yet, but I played the game as is, you know, and I kept receiving these leaves in the wrong zone. We'll look at that soon. It helped me progress faster, but progressing in this game is not that difficult, and I made insane progress. I have so much footage right now. You're gonna get an overdose of leaves in the next week, probably, if everything goes normally, but you can watch at your own pace if you like. But I'm gonna have to release a bunch of videos on this game. Right now I'm buying pretty much randomly stuff, and eventually I'm gonna use buy max. Things are gonna get so much faster. I'll just buy whatever at buy max. Also, there's automation that's gonna come later also in future episodes, so I won't even have to bother with this. And right now I'm showing you this because it's a new type of leaf, but eventually I'm gonna start skipping those type of upgrades in this series too, to keep it interesting. So I'm very close from prestiging. I'm going to continue to buy a bunch of things because I just came back. And that's before Christmas, by the way. Of course, I played a bunch before leaving for Christmas. We're not gonna look at the whole footage in this video, the pre-Christmas footage, because I didn't want to make the video longer than 10 minutes-ish. I want to really stay in this ballpark. Here I'm about to buy a new, there we go, a new leaf blower, and I'm claiming my achievements, whatever. So these gems, by the way, I put money in the game also. You're gonna see that in a future episode. And look at that, I'm in the neighbor's garden, right? So I should only get platinum leaves, in my opinion. I don't think it's normal that I get these superior leaves when I go AFK. Whatever, it happened, there's nothing I can do about it. I played the game as is, and now we're going to prestige 1.28k. There you go. But when it comes to prestige, I'm gonna click around a bit first, and then we're gonna buy a bunch of things. And first thing, now here I'm buying the zones where I can for real get. So in the void, now I can get all these leaves, and the flask thing, I didn't know what it meant. Here I'm just clicking on each zone to see how it looks like out of curiosity, but of course the void is automatic because there's all the types of leaves I've ever seen. So that's where I'm gonna go, and this is where I should have gotten all the leaves, the superior leaves. And there's other types of these later, and I forgot if the same presumed bug happened. And that's the problem with having so much footage in backup. You start forgetting what happened before. So I really want to catch up. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set myself up really nice in the game. Then I'll go AFK for a long time and catch up to the footage and start playing again. I have no choice. Okay, unlock printers. I didn't know what it was. And converters as well. Converters are absolutely essential, but I didn't know at the time because I did zero research. I'm trying to discover the game on my own. This is the automation part I was talking about. I'm not rich enough for them, but they're amazing. That's for the future as well. You won't see it in this episode. Printer, I'm not a huge fan yet, but I didn't know what it was, so I kind of randomly bought one of each, you know, to discover what they are. Of course, converter is really absolutely key, so of course I should have upgraded converter more, but it's no big deal. I can always prestige again, because it's pretty fast, the progress in this game once again. And I'm buying kind of randomly. I'm not sure how to spend it. I could have maybe saved some of the amount, but you know, next prestige I'm gonna get so much more, and then the following is so much more that 100 is absolutely nothing. So might as well just buy, just spend it all, right? So here I'm not sure what to buy next. I got 111. And frankly, I forgot what I bought. Let's see. I just put together this little edited footage, but I can't remember what I bought. Not this, no. I could have bought this. It would have been a good idea, but I didn't. I still have to do everything manually. Okay, it seems like I'm gonna wait. Sorry about that. Converters, so I didn't understand what they were. Although I had a suspicion that maybe you could convert leaves. Oh, that's what I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy printer stuff. Now those are locked, of course, because I don't have those leaves yet, and I wanted to test what printer was, so I bought one of each, and now 36 coins. Now we're cutting back to the point where I have the same leaves that I had, and what I'm going to do now is buy void leaves. I just did void leaves. Here you go, and I'm starting to accumulate void leaves. So now we're gonna buy, here's the achievement, and we're gonna buy a bunch of void leaves upgrades, and here I see the red flask. In the zones there was a flask, right? It's a different colors. So I said, okay, so that means there's multiple colors. How many colors are there? I don't know. Now I do, but I didn't know at the time. For some reason I'm at 0. Oh, that's because maybe I bought I don't know what I bought. I don't remember, sorry. I'm at 0 coins, and that's the problem with having so much backup footage, and I will fix this. It's tough to do. I love this game. I have to take a break and I'll do a bunch of leaf blower videos. Maybe one a day or something. I'll try. No promises, but I'll try. Okay, we cut here because I'm about to have enough void leaves for red flask. We're pretty close. Here we are, and red flask. Okay, I didn't know how to get red flask, but I will wise up eventually and figure it out. So here I'm just blowing leaves, trying to see if the void flask, the red flask, sorry, go up. And here's the menu for red flask, and then this is where I'm gonna wise up using the converter. Yes, there you go. And now I'm gonna start accumulating red flask. So what we'll do in this video, we'll reach green flask, okay? And I'll have to stop here. I'm not gonna go all the way through each flask again, not to stretch the video. So I'm starting to buy some of the upgrades, and some of them are very important, such as increased converter output. And of course the green flask is 960. I'm gonna have to wait until I get that. I can also go AFK. I don't think I will. What I'll do, I'm just playing active right now. But going AFK is one of the solutions to get the 960, and you can tell it's already going up at a reasonable pace. 265. All I'm doing right now is slowly increasing each of the upgrades. Maybe I could have cut that part off, but it's not that long. All leaves plus. See, it's a leaf reward plus 20% for all leaves. But the key is really, I should have gone with the converter output instead. Well, of course, later on in the series, I'll get used to buying the right things. But things get so fast eventually, you'll see it's going to become absolutely insane. There we go, we're going to 960. Green flask. And now I'm going to go in the converter very soon. I'm just looking at the menu here for the green flask. In the converter, activate that. There you go. And soon we'll see my first green flask appear and the achievement. it will appear there we go. And this is where I'm going to stop this video, and you can expect a bunch of leaf blower videos. I must catch up to my footage, and I'll stop playing for a while because it seems so far away already. I have a lot of I think I went through only one file and I have a bunch. Okay, expect more videos. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. I also added a Patreon link, and all the money would be invested into the channel. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.